Steve, a 0-0 draw tonight. What did you make of your team's performance?
Yeah, I thought we were very good. I don't think there's anyone in the stadium who goes out, even with a Blackpool persuasion, doesn't think we should win the game. Particular second half, we've had lots of entries in round about their box, probably a record number of crosses into the box. That would be my criticism. Our final ball, our final little bit of product. We make the one big chance of the game. We're unlucky, it just gets stuck under his feet, Jordan. We don't take it. But I think it's a commendable performance when you consider we're here tonight without the likes of Sean Raggett, without Dan Gore, who we brought in as a big signing for us. The kid's heart broke. He's going to miss a few weeks. We're missing Clark Harris. We're missing McWilliams. We're missing McDonald. Do they start tonight? Probably most of them do. So we know we're here hamstrung in terms of options, and you can see why we've got two academy kids on the bench. But the one thing about us, we will promote our academy kids, and those two boys just have to be with us.
Is there frustration tonight, though? It felt like that it was a game that was there for the taking?
Yeah, I said to the boys afterwards, I don't think I've been at Blackpool. I've drawn at Blackpool many times in my career. I've always gone away thinking that's a good point. I don't go away thinking that's a good point tonight. I said to them, I'll go away remembering this would be a game we should win. And it's not often you hear this Blackpool, particularly since Stevie's been here. And he's a good friend of mine, he's a good man. Not since he's been here, I don't think there were too many boos around the stadium, but there was boos. We walked 10-15 minutes to go. Our press was good, our closing down, our tenacity, our building through the thirds was terrific. As good a football as we played away from home. But that's when you need to win the game.
Does Jordan have to score that chance in the second half? Because Sam Nombe does brilliantly well down the right to keep it alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, listen, Jordan's got in there in the 89th minute. I think the kid's legs were falling off. He's not played a lot of football. They said it just got stuck under him a little bit. He'll probably know. I don't need to say probably. He'll know he should score the chance. But I'll tell you what, I thought he'd come on at half time last week and changed our performance, changed the game. We lose the game through bad defending, nothing through Jordan. But he's carried it on tonight. He's against really good defenders there. He's held it up. He's bustled with them. He's probably physically won that battle. His touch was good. And if he gets that goal, it would have been the all-round complete performance from a striker.
Tactically as well, you changed things up a bit tonight, went with the three to start, then changed the diamond in the second half. What were you thinking through all that?
Well, just recognition of both Shrewsbury. I thought we were sloppy, and defensively, it cost us, doesn't it? We shouldn't have lost that game, but we did. And interesting enough, how Stevie set these up. These have been taken most before them in terms of width, in terms of options, in terms of how well they do it. The front two are a championship duo, aren't they? Top of the championship, Niall Ennis, and the boy Fletcher. They're terrific. And then they make the substitutions they could make. Tonight we're limited a bit, but give it a couple of weeks and we're a little bit limited. Give it, maybe 2 weeks maximum, and I'll be able to bring the cavalry on like they tried to do.
Yeah, real frustration on that one. You've already mentioned about Raggett and Gore. What's the latest on both of them?
Well, we don't know. Raggett's just felt his knee again, so he sees a specialist in the morning. We're ahead of medical. Dan Gore, I said to you, just went home feeling his foot. Again, he's seen a specialist, but we think it's weeks. Both lads were distraught yesterday. I'm talking about boys that want to play football. The plus side to that is Clark Harris is on the grass training at 99% yesterday and today. Big temptation to bring him, but that's all he's had. Malik Wilkes, same level. Sean McWilliams, probably a couple of days behind them. Alec McDonald, not far. So, we just have an opportunity then to be able to, at a certain period of the game, 70-75 minutes tonight, we're looking at, can we turn round and find a Jordan Hugo if Clark Harris is starting, or vice versa, or Andre Green got a break tonight. He looked very tired on Saturday, and the reason for young Dibs on the Blue Sibley was on the bench tonight was he just looked tired in the second half against Shrewsbury. But he's coming from not a lot of football as well, so they'll benefit from that.
So of those few that you've mentioned, have a couple got a chance of playing at the weekend?
Yeah, they've got a chance. I'll have to make a decision in line with the head of medical. We work hand in glove here. I'm a no-risk manager. I think this football club for 18 months took risks, and player after player dropped, like a knife through butter, a sharp knife as well. But what we've had to do is, the boys will be back. They're back in today. They were in this afternoon when we left. They'll be in tomorrow, and we have a really good look at them on Thursday amongst the group. And if they come through to then, who doesn't want a Clark Harris? Who doesn't want a Wilkes? Who doesn't want a McWilliams? These are who doesn't want a Raggett? Who doesn't want a Dango? Top players for a level. We're deprived of them, but I only want to think about the players on the way in the way home and the coach tonight, because I just said to them in there, the performance was really strong tonight. If we'd have performed like that many times on the road before, would have yielded a lot more points.
And of course, a good experience at least for a couple of the lads out of the academy on the bench tonight.
Yeah, listen, and we wouldn't have had any hesitation in introducing them to the field of play if we had to in those areas of the pitch. If we had to introduce somebody at the back, young Harrison, who's proven to be a real asset. I think he's got something like 15 goals in the youth team against good youth teams. I think he scored the winner against West Brom at the weekend. So, and young Reece, another good player. So we're going to give our academies an education, and when it's right, when they're good enough, it doesn't matter what their age is. If they're good enough, they'll go in.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks for coming back. Good players. Looks like your family in Pans.